But anyway, you can catch me any day sipping vodka, saying what I say on straight from the K. But anyway, you can catch me any day sipping vodka, saying what I say on straight from the K. It's straight from the K. Thank you for tuning into my channel. I'm sorry about my voice. I thank you, new subscribers. I thank you so much because like I said, I'm getting from the mud. I'm not an Instagram or a Facebook person. So for you all to find me the way you find me, word of mouth or somebody refer it to you, I appreciate it. Okay, so I probably shouldn't be doing a video, but I'm gonna do a video anyway. So I'm gonna talk about teenage females and sexuality. It's becoming an issue. It's becoming an issue in my house. I overhear the issue. So I think it's something we need to talk about, us parents. Don't not be in denial that your child may not be exactly like you want her to be. Like, I have two daughters, like I always say, in their teenage years. And I had one daughter who told me that she was on her school bus and they're talking about what they started the conversation off with. Washing your butt. Like, you're washing yourself. I wash my vagina this way, I wash my vagina that way. And then as you know, it's talking about masturbation. So, okay, we go from cleaning your butt to masturbation. But it's a slick little line right there. It's a little slick little line right there. Because, somebody might say, well, and when I wash myself, I feel good or something. Somebody going to join in and say something to throw it a whole nother way. That's what the conversation's supposed to be about the whole time. Don't fool you. But anyway. So, how you feel about masturbation in teenage years? Because most of the children, of course, my child come home and say she ain't had nothing to do with the conversation. You talking to? So anyway, I ain't stupid, but this is a conversation that needs to be had. So we conversed about it. After that, when they came home, when she expressed that to me, that was an issue in her school life, we talked about it. So I want to talk about it, but I want you all to talk about it too, because it's reality. You don't want to just wake up and then your daughter got a whole nother girl in the room with her. You know what I'm saying? So is it masturbation, liking girls, and all that kind of stuff? Because these teenagers are a little different than we were. I don't know if that when we were coming up. I was born in '77, so I come up through the '80s, late '70s, and '90s. High school was my '90s. I was in high school in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? But basically, put it like that. So I don't know if we come up knowing or just from the pressure that no, we don't supposed to be on that right there, and then hide it, because I come up in a family that is very open to this situation. So with my kids to be so scared to tell me, it's kind of funny. I'm like, okay, well, we got people right here who like women and in our family, and it's open, but it's not the same. When I say it's not the same, it's like they kind of shady with it. They want to talk to everybody. Everybody. All right, so how do you deal with that? I'm talking about it now. My suggestion and what I'm doing right now is to have an open forum. You can't be too biblical. I'm big on the Bible, but at the same time, because that pushes one of my children away to talk to me though. So how big on the Bible do you be? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's the way of the world. I haven't seen nothing that the Bible said. The word said, my word will not come back to you void, and it doesn't. It never does. What God says in the Bible comes back. Look, for everybody, I don't want to push nobody away and say, oh, she on that Bible stuff, so I don't like her. No, I'm open-minded to, what you call it? This just thinking and, or Judaism, or if you are a Muslim. I'm not closed-minded. I deal with all this every day. Ain't no way in the heck I could be like, it's only one way. This is the way I go, but that don't mean I think it's one way. I don't think like that. So I'm very open-minded. I gotta be. Got to be. You know, you just got. You know what? This COVID, and nothing else teach you. You gotta be open-minded and be ready, because you don't know what's gonna happen. So you gotta be open-minded and ready. But at the same time, walk your walk. Be in your truth. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, at the end of the day, I'm talking about this situation with these children now. These children, I mean, sexually confused, and they already getting surgeries. I'm like, that's a lot for me right now. I'm 44. I'm like, I don't get it. But at the same time, I'm trying to get it, because I gotta be open-minded. If I'm gonna wake up the next day and live and participate in this life, I gotta be open-minded. That's what we all have to do. Can't be shutting yourself off and like, I don't believe in that. I don't. Can't do that. That's not gonna work. You gotta be minded. Open-minded, but at the same time have values and stuff you check yourself on. So I'm looking like, well, okay, this is what we're talking about now, masturbation. So personally, I used to didn't believe in masturbation. I didn't. Thought it was wrong because of how I was brought up. And then, you know, going through some relationships and being grown and after having babies and not being satisfied all the time. Just not being satisfied. I'm gonna be real. Let's just be real, woman. A lot of times you be with your man and you're not satisfied. Like, they thinking they ain't satisfied. I'm gonna give y'all a high five right there. We not satisfied a lot of times, but we act like we satisfied. But then you gotta turn around and do something. So that's when I started believing in masturbation. So now I do believe in masturbation. I believe in masturbation because I believe you need to learn yourself to tell somebody else what you like. If you don't know what you like, they gonna just run the whole. They gonna tell you flip here, turn there, put it up in the air. That's how we gonna do it. I got it there. Ow. And then you sitting there like mad. Then they had nerve to cheat on you. They had cheat on you and you still ain't satisfied. You ain't even satisfied. So you be like, well, darn, you ain't even handling it at home. And you had nothing to go out the house. You know what I mean? That's another little story. But I'm just being real. So this what made me accept masturbation. But when I was younger, I was taught that no, you shouldn't masturbate. You know, that's kind of like, you know, bringing on lust, the lust demon and all that. Because I was raised with my grandma, so she's like big on like preaching about, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Although she was doing what she, you know, when you get grown, you can see stuff a different angle. But you know, when you're young, you're like, okay, okay, I feel you. But it ain't nothing like what people presenting to you. Just like when you present something to your children, don't do this, don't do that, and then you out there smoking like 5 blunts, and you telling the children don't smoke no weed, you know. So at the end of the day, we all have things that we do, but we don't want to impart to our kids. But when it comes to my children, I try to be real, because I don't want them to be like, ooh, what is this? You know, somebody show them something, then they got the, I call it the shiny thing syndrome. When you're like, oh my God, I'm going to do this right here. I want to do this. So you don't want to be like that. You don't want your children like that, because anybody can snatch them out the street. They catch them before they even get home and put them, next thing you know, they on the stroll. That's an old school term. So everybody talking about you know, putting children out there to be sold. But we call it the stroll back when I was younger. Put them on the stroll. You priming them for that when you don't be real with them. And somebody tell them something that's fictitious. It's real, but it's fictitious, because it's real. It's real to the point that this is finna happen. You finna get out here and make this money. And then it's fake to the point where, oh yeah, I'm going to be your big daddy. I'm going to take care of you. That's the fake part. So that's the part that they don't understand. They don't see that part. Because, you know, people, back to my capitalism video, people always want things. This is always driven by wants. We want things. Like, you want gym shoes, you want new clothes, you want money. My mama and them ain't give me enough money, or my daddy and them ain't give me enough money. My child support, she takes it and messes it up. So these things all stem from people wanting stuff, so then they look for other things. Somebody lying to them, telling them, I can make your world better. Just go lay down with them. They gonna lay down with you first, and then you're gonna go lay down with the other ones. You ain't gotta do that. You can make your own money. Get your education. Stay in school. Stay in school. Please stay in school. This is a PSA. Stay in school. Get your education. Please educate your mind. But at the same time, also be very observant. Listen to your elders as well. Anybody that you know who's blessed to have been still on the earth around you, listen to them. Because they have a lot to say. There's a lot you can gain. I learned a lot. I know I'm having this page because I've been under my great grandmama, my great grandmama, and my grandmama, and my mama, and my godmama, and her mama. I got a lot of generations of old folks. I just been sitting soaking that game up for years. That's how that go. Not saying I ain't perfect. I ain't like I got it all. Cause I still do stupid stuff. I'm doing something stupid like right now. Right now. So we all do stupid stuff. We still emotional. I'm still human. But this is just to talk to you all to help you know that you're not the only one going through stuff, and how to come out of a lot of things I've already overcame. I haven't overcame everything. You know, I don't know everything. I don't. This not a page where I know everything. It's not. I know everything page. It's straight from the K. Not I know everything K. So that's what you gotta understand. But we're gonna talk about what I've been observing. And I know. I'm sorry, y'all. It's my allergies. I was just talking about what I have been observing with these young people in my household here. Heck. You know, what I'm hearing, overhearing, you know, I be ear hustling. I be like, what you say? What y'all talking about? They talk to me when they get on the bus. And I gotta excuse my voice once again because something going on with allergies got my throat like messed up, but so ain't gonna be no song at the end like y'all really care. But anyway, I just want to talk about this situation with masturbation and sexuality when it comes to your teenagers. Like, if they don't take the path that you think they're gonna take, like, you know, you think you got 2 girls and you got a girl 0.5, you know, what do you do with that? I mean, I just think communication should be open. This is what I'm practicing right now. Just keep talking. Just keep talking. For you don't talk to nobody else, and they lying to you and try to solicit you to do something stupid. Make sure also my advice, because I have people above me who older than me in my family who've been through this, is to I'm just gonna go and get it's like itching. It's to go and get make sure they know they can communicate with you. Make sure to keep doors open of communication is very important, and no judging, no Bible beating. Can't buy or Quran beating or Hindu beating. You can't beat none of that type of stuff into them child, because you're gonna push them away. They're gonna be living in their person's house, because the person they like, their family might be over there just burning incense all day and don't do nothing. And this is an open house, and we just let your daughter come live with us, and you don't know what your daughter for 5 days because she's living with somebody because you pushed them away with all your theories and beliefs. The belief system is okay. It's just that you just got to make sure you want a child to have a core life. That's what I'm learning. You want them to have a core life. You want them to have a way that something they're coming back to. You don't want them to just be out here like, oh, I just live fancy free and everything. I do what I want to do. I'm gonna do. No, you don't do what you want to do. And there's repercussions for what you do. But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make sure that you want to make sure the door's open when your children can talk to you about what they're going through. It's very important, and I'm learning that because I have children. I have girls. I have teenage girls that I want to be successful. Successful. There we go. With the C. I couldn't get the C out. I kept putting the X in like it was six. No, successful. There we go. All right. Successful. I want them to be successful in life. I want them to be better than me. And I'm pretty sure as a parent, you want them the same thing. So give me some comments and tips on what do you think about this new thing now, because these children They have a lot of options. They coming out now. They don't just sit there and be like, "I'll come out later on." I mean, like, they coming out. They have issues and they're dealing with their sexuality a little early. They got a lot of stimulants, as far as the online, pages and things of that nature. So, what do you all think? I feel that just keep the line of communication. Stay on top of things. I feel like we all should stay on top of things. I'm not a big online person because everybody be online be lying. So that's why I don't like online. I can't do it. But at the same time, they keep you current. So I had to stay current on today's situation with my children. Because at the end of the day, that's my number one priority. I love them more than I love God and I love my children. You know what I'm saying? So I love my mom and them. They come next, but they do what they want to do. But at the end of the day, I love God. I love my children. But that's me. Please don't not like my page because I love God. If you got something else you do, I'm open to it. Please understand that I'm open-minded. This is not like a pro. Like I'm just gonna be preaching the Bible and First Corinthians said this and Genesis said that, because I could do that. I can, because I know. Believe me, I was raised like that. Yes, that's why I'm so open-minded, because I was raised like that. So I'm trying to talk about not being so rigid, but at the same time giving them some kind of course of action. They can't just be like fancy free. We call it footloose fancy free. You got to have some kind of trail they go down. And my prayer personally is every day I say, Lord, please guide me in the path that you want me to raise these children. Because at the end of the day, there's something that they need to do. So they got to have their life. But you got to understand their life and guide them better. And that's all I'm trying to do. With understanding sexuality and masturbation and all that kind of stuff like that. But at the same time, yes, I believe in masturbation. I believe you need to learn yourself. Now, do I need to be doing that at 12 and 10? No. But, like, if you have boys, I don't have boys. But I notice with boys, they wake up and they got a little problem in the morning. And, they might have to release some situation. So, at the end of the day, I understand that they might need to do something to get themselves in order, because they be out there messing with. When you look at crime, a lot of people have early stimulation. Somebody messed with them or something like that before, and then they don't know what to do with that stimulation that somebody rubbed on them or rubbed on their private parts or gave them oral or anything like that. They don't know what to do with that, so they stimulate it. And now they're looking for another child to mess with, make you feel like how I felt. And this is normal, because that's what you develop. That's what I'm talking about. We developing a normal right now. That's what I'm saying. So we got to make sure. I feel like all of us, myself included, I ain't perfect. I'm talking to vent, as well as bring up a subject that a lot of us don't want to talk about. That back room your cousin, the son being, he rubbing on everybody. Time out for all that, because that makes mind mutilation station. That makes a lot of domino effect situation. You mess with it as a child, and you don't have problems when you're like when you're a teenager. Then you start, somebody turn you out when you're in your 20s. Now you got a dope problem because you can't handle none of it, and you're trying to self-medicate. That is the line. That is the line for most women, and this is a women's channel, urban women's channel. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna talk about urban women's situation. So if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you might not be an urban woman. So don't get mad with me, okay? You understand what I'm saying? But this is just a topic I was thinking about, and it's straight from the K. Like, comment, subscribe. New subscribers, I appreciate you. Anybody subscribes to me, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. So, like, comment, subscribe, and I get with you next week. And I thank you for looking at my video. I really do for taking the time. I appreciate you.